What is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video, and we're already powered up to Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan because we all know this is going to be, how do I put this? This is going to be one of those really bad train wrecks that you just really don't want to see again. I will warn you all that this is probably going to end very not happy. Everyone's been waiting for this. I put that notice out for people that don't seem to understand why I disabled the comment sections. I said it literally on my YouTube video that I was going to disable the comment sections in Sunday before the death battle so that we don't have any spoilers. So I do not know who has won. I think it's been about over an hour now since the death battle came out. Can't take any chances of seeing any stupid spoilers on social media because we do this on my time, not Death Battle's time. So, Goku versus Superman 3 Death Battle. Or even using the original thumbnail they used right here. Not the new one, just to make sure we don't get spoiled. I got everything up. And also, just on another high note here, if I can find it. Just on another high note, because we even got me. I got my Goku baseball jersey. Wish they would make an NFL football jersey. This is going to be such a train wreck, most likely, that I even got some of my apple juice all ready to go here. Shake that stuff up. Because, oh boy, this one's going to be a doozy here in the studio. Right here in the voice acting studio. Obviously, y'all know I'm on Team Goku. Because Goku does factually win a fight against Superman. But, again, they're compositing these characters. Well, not necessarily, because I know people have been saying that, yes, this is the new main canon Superman, this Infinity version. Though, upon researching the Superman, it's only 6 specific versions of Superman. However, they are using not just main timeline Goku, they are using also Heroes, which the Heroes Goku, which was the main timeline Goku, in Heroes, beat Zeno in the... I watched the fan dub version that they did like a while ago. It was like 22 episodes that they fan dubbed of it, and I did see that episode where he beat him, Zeno Goku, because they never damn subbed it, because, they don't give us anything that we need. Lighting here. But anyways, so you're mostly going to see the video. We're going to react to it. Obviously, this is the reaction. For anybody who doesn't know, this is a reaction. Normally, I'm behind the camera. And I will be behind the camera for the majority of the time. So, don't worry about that. Yeah, what can I say about this episode? What can I say about this episode positively, despite everything so far being negatively? I guess the animation. Well, not even really I don't think the animation is going to be as good as it could be. I heard that the score was pretty good, so I don't know. That's only the positive things I can think of right now. Maybe the fight will be entertaining. I don't fucking know what they're doing. But I can't see them having Goku win because they have already had Goku have an 0-2 record against Superman. Yes, I know they claim that it's not valid or whatever from the original, but, I mean, come on, man. We all know. It's a versus series. So, Ben Singer, a.k.a. Wiz. I don't know, again, why they're doing this death battle, but they're doing it. And we're going to be watching it. We're going to be reacting to it. This is my first time seeing it. And it's 10 years in the making, I guess, you know. If there's more backlash, maybe there will be another Goku Superman 4 match like in 10 years from now. I mean, who knows what's happened in 10 years. I mean, I didn't know what was going to happen 10 years ago compared to 10 years of now from back then. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of a wild ride, guys. Wild ride. Here's my apple juice. Cheers, everybody. Anyways, so I'm going to go off the camera. We're going to react to this, and we'll see what happens here. Okay, so pull this up for a sec. Okay. Nope. Oh, crap. Wrong one. Wrong slide. Okay. Okay. Boy, I'm just like really afraid to look at this right now. Thumbnails looks pretty cool, I guess. Here we go. East versus West. Goku versus Superman 3. Brace yourselves, everybody. Okay. Let me just make sure that hold on. No, what is this episode of Death? Okay, no, full I want to just make sure everything is coming in. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Battle is sponsored by BetterHelp. I am not sponsored by that, by the way. Really? They teased that?
Goku, Superman. It's time to answer the ultimate question, and we're taking it all in.
The ultimate question that you guys said was over with 10 years ago, by the way. By the way, this is my... Okay, I had to explain this again just to make sure everybody knows that this is my opinion on the battle and the research and all the other stuff. No one else is involved. This is just my opinion. I think it'd make it enough clearer than that.
Into play, we're examining Superman's extensive mainline comic book canon. Given Dragon Ball Super's contentious continuities, we'll include all three, just to be thorough, plus Dragon Ball heroes. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay.
Far away, in an enchanted land, an old master found a boy.
Okay, so it's like what they said in the preview.
This is the story of Son Goku. Chances are, if you've watched some localized anime, you can thank this guy. Inspired by martial arts films and his wife's interest.
Not true. Sun Wukong is what he was inspired by.
Character that would define generations to come. Dragon Ball.
He was inspired by Sun Wukong, but okay.
On the planet Vegeta, narrowly escaped its destruction by Frieza and was raised on Earth by happy old Grandpa Gohan.
Yes.
Not just raised, but trained. Gohan began Goku's teachings in
Hold
martial
on.
arts.
40. That's subjective at this point. Dude, I'm taller than Goku, according to their little height gauge. We're probably around the same height because I'm like 5'10". I'm probably like an inch taller than him. It's just kind of. I always viewed Goku much taller than that. I mean, Goku eats anything. Not a bad dad. You guys are just mean. Yeah, well, this is right here, because Goku is not a bad dad.
Arts, which you would find to be his true calling under the guidance of Master Roshi. Specifically, he learned the Kame-sen and Ryu style, which focuses on discipline and tenacity, both of which strongly define Goku's character. The more he learned, the more he wanted to improve. This little low-class monkey boy would prove that hard work and dedication can beat raw talent. Within just a few years, he was so strong, the only worthy teachers left were gods. And a talking cat, but mostly gods. When you're training to dodge lightning, you know you're a few leagues over everyone else. He did have a slight advantage.
Yes, because Goku is totally stronger than gods. Even though he now has godly ki, which we haven't even mentioned yet.
Saiyans are naturally superhuman. They also take Nietzsche's famous words, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," very, very literally. It's almost unfair how much of a boost in power they get after they're hurt. While Saiyans like Vegeta may have abused this trait, no matter
Blood.
how many times
I will not allow you to destroy my world!
it helps that he knows so many cool combat moves, like the Kamehameha, an incredibly powerful technique that focuses one's ki into a single point for a devastating beam. So challenging, it took Roshi decades to master, but Goku got it in like 5 seconds. It's incredibly
Because Goku is the shit, you know what I'm saying? He's the main man. Goku is the main man! Okay, let's see. Tamina Ultra Instinct. Destructo Disc. Dragon Fist. Landmine. Energy Containment Wave. Or Evil... God, I'm tongue-tied. Evil Containment Wave. Flight. Fusion Dance. God Blinding. Hake. Instant Transmission. Kaioken.
Goku can curve the beam after firing, or even shoot it from his feet. But unlike most Saiyans, he doesn't just use ki to blow shit up. Moves like the Solar Flare, Energy Landmine, and God Bind require a lot more strategy.
Rock, paper, scissors, Solar Flare.
Isn't exactly book smart. He
Solar Flare. Just all the moves.
is a genius when it comes to
Yes.
martial arts. He doesn't just train to conquer his opponents, but to
What are
conquer himself.
What are you gonna talk? Are you gonna say about how he can read minds again?
He's also got some different moves, like trapping you in a rice cooker. Well, pretty much any container could be used for the mafia.
It's the Evil Containment Wave. Is a more difficult to cast on strong targets. It's also be fatal to the caster. Yes, it is. That is true. They explained this. Okay, so they explained this a lot in Dragon Ball. They kind of briefed it and on Super, because Super they decided to bring it back. But the Evil Containment Wave was mostly used in Dragon Ball. It was not really used in Dragon Ball Z, to my memorizing. It was mostly used in Dragon Ball. But it did make a comeback in Dragon Ball Super. So a lot of people had forgotten about the move. I remembered it. As well as why I remembered it was the Evil Containment Wave, because a lot of people were kind of confused why it was called the Evil Containment Wave, because that's what it was called in Dragon Ball. So, yeah.
There's Kaioken, aka instant steroids. Goku's multiplied his power by 20 with it before, and in a movie, he even got it up to times 100.
Yes, they're using the non-canon movies, by the way.
Or Spirit Bomb is potentially his strongest.
Which, that means he can exhort the Spirit Bomb, too, because in the non-canon movie, he did exhort, which they did use that in the original Goku vs. Superman, so that's another thing. Spirit Bomb gathers the life energy surrounding environment, life form, and even planets. Goku has exhorted the sun in movies in Dragon Ball
But
Super.
it requires considerable time, unlike instant transmission, which is a teleport that's
Also, this is only like 26 minutes. When was the last Goku versus Superman? Wasn't that like over 30 minutes or whatever?
instant. The way it works is Goku detects another
Yes, we know. Funimation said it was frickin' dematerializing as a massive light or whatever. I never understood why Funimation mistranslated that. I just no. I get that. I get they there was a lot of issues back then, but I never understood that because the move was called instant transmission. Like, they called it instant transmission. So, I mean, wouldn't that just kind of give away the fact that the move is instant to begin with? And I also, at the time, I didn't realize the difference of it. Like, when the dub was airing. Because when dematerializing as a map, maybe that's how they goofed it up. Maybe that's how they goofed it up because they just assumed that instant transmission and dematerializing as a massive light is the same. I don't know what Funimation was thinking, but I think that might have been the thing that they might have thought it might have been the same. But yeah, that's not how it works at all.
alternate dimension where time stands still. Yes, according to the Daizenshuu guidebook, it's a dimension hop. You can actually see this in between space in some movies and games.
And the dubs wanted us to think it shot Goku's molecules around at light speed. Silly English.
The dubs did more than that. In fact, early dubs of Dragon Ball Z tried to rewrite Goku as a Superman figure.
You just had to say that again, Ben. Not true. Not true. Not true. He was never like Superman. God damn it all with the fucking defamational statements over here.
Even his famous speech on Namek about being
That was not a Superman quote. God damn it all.
the light in the darkness was originally about him coming to terms with his Saiyan heritage, accepting his anger and pride, avenging his people by defeating Frieza, and declaring himself the Super Saiyan.
Hell yeah. If there's any scene that deserves the word epic, it's when he went gold. Super Saiyan and its sequels all have official power multipliers, but they threw us for a loop by turning Goku into a god.
Super Saiyan God certainly changed things up. Goku gained Divine
Yes.
Ki.
Divine key. But again, getting back to that statement, I keep trying to explain this to people. I've made a lot of different videos on this whole issue about the Hope of the Universe speech. Goku saying that he was the hope of the universe isn't that unrealistic in terms of the character. It does not. Yes, it was not what Akira Toriyama wrote, but it is not, I repeat, not unrealistic. Because Goku literally was fighting an evil emperor that brought terror to the entire universe. Universe 7 was scared of Frieza. There was not one person throughout the galaxy in Universe 7 that didn't know who Frieza was and were scared shitless of him. Okay? So when Goku became a Super Saiyan and was the person that basically was beating Frieza, and Frieza was now fearing somebody for the first time in his life, Goku saying that he is the hope of the universe makes goddamn sense. Because he has become the hope of the universe. Yes, I know that's not what Akira Toriyama wrote, but this does not mean that it did not make sense if you actually go back to the story. Anyways, I really don't like how, again, Wiz, a.k.a. Ben Singer, tries to paint the picture that, again, Goku was written as a Superman person in the Funimation dub, because that's not true. There is no person who has ever stated that he was Superman in the Funimation dub. And I've explained this in many YouTube videos in the past already. So this isn't new. It is a defamational statement by Wiz. It is a defamational statement.
Can't be detected and appears to have healing properties.
Kinda like senzu beans. Did you know one senzu has so much healing juice it can regenerate a person's lost limbs? They're missing out.
God Goku reached a level of power that could compete with the greatest of deities, nearly shattering the whole universe with a single clash on his first go. Dragon Ball's cosmology is unique. This model is said to be an accurate depiction of Universe 7.
Universe 7.
Sprinkle there. When all of humanity went
Deborah.
Because Boo went berserk.
Fidel
Berserk.
commented that heaven is just as large as a universe, and the Daizenshuu backs are up.
Yep.
That's heaven. Big planet.
So let's scale things up with that in mind. Doing so would make Universe 7 over 1,500 times larger than our own observable universe.
And Goku could destroy that.
Goku compared to Broly, who helped destroy the dimension of the strange sword of life, and is compared to Cell Max, whose attacks had gravitational pulls of black holes. I'm pretty sure that Goku and Broly were stronger than Cell Max. Like, I was gonna say this right now. Like, I still don't buy the fact that Gohan's Gohan Beast or Super Saiyan Beast form is somehow magically stronger than Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan God. And the reason why I believe that is because Super Saiyan Beast is just supposed to be like it's just supposed to be like a new transformation. Like, it doesn't have godly ki to it. You know what I'm saying? So I never understood how could Gohan magically be stronger than Gohan or Goku and Vegeta, who now have godly Saiyan ki. You know what I'm saying? They did it for promotional stuff, but it still doesn't make sense.
Not much the first time he went God. And he didn't lose that power. He learned how to use it even better, even in base form. Now, imagine how much stronger he became when he stacked Super Saiyan on Super Saiyan God and became...
Alright, so Super Saiyan full power, Spirit Bomb, Super Saiyan. Oh, yeah, that's when he exhorted the Spirit Bomb. Yeah, they're going to use that too. Super Saiyan 2. Okay, by the way, because they're also including Super Saiyan 4. I just seen that. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, Ultra Instinct. Okay, so wait a minute. What about Super Saiyan Kaioken? Because that was non-canon. That was Emperor P. That was when he versed Pikkon. That was when he versed Pikkon in the filler arc. Like, does that count too then? I mean, he did it for Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, so I guess it technically counts too. But just saying that, like, they don't list it here though.
Super Saiyan Blue.
He's not going to use Super Saiyan 4 in the animation, I think.
Yeah, not saying that. Or after he trained with some almighty
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
when he perfected the
He's
blue
like, "Yeah, I'm
hero
not saying
and
that."
stacked Kaioken on top of that.
Goku has certainly performed great feats with God Ki, breaking through his time stop by forcing himself into the future, holding off Infinite Zamasu, who was a sentient timeline, defeating Jiren.
Great power level Dragon Ball counts space and time abilities, such as when Boo broke the hyperbolic time chamber and overpowered. The overpowered.
Shook the
Yes.
entire world of Void by just walking.
He even tried out Hakai, the destruction god move that nopes you out of existence.
Yeah, let me just. It's like an.
Your being and your soul erased from all of time and space.
Culminating in his
Yes, he beat
greatest
Jiren.
form,
Yes, Ultra Instinct.
Ultra
Ultra Instinct, or atomical Ultra Instinct, whatever you want to call it.
Ultra Instinct is the highest peak of martial arts, subconsciously making optimal choices.
They act. I hope Manning's watching this. Manning. Look at the Kachin cube. They actually show it. Right? There's a Kachin. Broke the Kachin cube. Right there. There it is. They're actually showing it. Okay. Alright, so I don't know if they're gonna mention it, but they actually showed the fucking Kachin Cube thing. Save Namekian Planet 7, Xenoverse. Super Saiyan 3, Shook in the Afterlife. Disrupted Escape the Black Hole. Down Jiren, who suppressed the Guard of Destruction. Yes, that is true. So I have Energy, Destruction, Dark Key, Dark Faster. Oh, yeah. Yep, this is from Xenoverse. Because, again, they're using Xenoverse. Defeated King Piccolo, Frieza, Majin Buu. Xenoverse character, Android 21, and Xenogoku. Yes. And Xenogoku, okay, Xenogoku's, like, multiversal, okay? So, and again, that was mainline Goku. Mainline Goku beat him in Heroes. So, if we're going to play power scaling, then yeah. If we're playing... okay, people say that he's not multiversal. He's probably Universe Plus or whatever. Goku right now is Universe Plus without Heroes. But if you're going to say that, but you're going to include Heroes, then you have to say that Goku's multiversal now because he beat a character who's multiversal at his absolute max. Okay? So if he beats somebody at his absolute max, then that's scaling right there. So if you're going to say that, then yes, mainline Goku should be multiversal in this scenario. So yeah. Right up there with all the composites that Superman's going to probably use.
Instinct makes you untouchable. No matter what comes his way, Goku will automatically dodge, block, and counter to the best of his ability, even pushing his body well beyond his physical limits. So far beyond, in fact, Ultra Instinct can summon a massive avatar to defend him when his own body can't.
Doesn't that look... Oh, okay, so this is from the manga, I guess, but... Oh, well, okay. That kind of looks like Avatar. Yeah, I hadn't seen that yet because it's only in the manga, but yeah, that kind of looks like what they did with Korra in Legends of Korra. That's kind of a little surprising.
Sounds really intense.
It is, which is why he's developed incremental versions of it for specific uses. It's extremely difficult to maintain the full form for long.
Until you get to Dragon Ball Heroes, aka Dragon Ball fanfiction gone Kaio 1000.
While technically a different continuity, CC Goku is functionally a stand-in for the mainline Goku.
That's what he is. That is the mainline Goku. CC Goku is a mainline Goku. CC Goku is an alternate conclusion to Super Anime Xeno. Goku experienced GT, obtained Super Saiyan 4 full power breaker from defeating a universe-busting like Omega Shenron. CC Goku defeated Xeno Goku in a duel of the strongest. Yeah, he wears Capsule Corp too in this.
His story just as much of a what-if scenario as the multiple super continuities. The only real difference is Toriyama's not really involved.
This Goku used instant transmission to teleport through time and dimensions. He outsped a god who could see the future. He defeated Dark King Buu, who was gonna rewrite the entire...
Destroyed the entire cosmos of Hero and Xenoverse. There's over 76... I'm not reading all that numbers. Mainline timeline, influence, minor, mirror timeline, and cracked of time beyond. Oh my god! Because I did think they did mention some of this in the game, in the Xenoverse game. Yeah, this shit was like fucking crazy.
This series even makes GT cool. Xeno Goku can break space-time just by going Super Saiyan 4.
Looking back at that goofy monkey boy chopping wood and punching dinosaurs, it's almost overwhelming to think about how far Goku has come, how much he's had to...
Yeah, and are you gonna say that he can't do it now, still, like he did last time?
Everywhere, how to go even further beyond.
Because he's the hope of the universe. Oh no! Now we gotta...
It's a bird. It's a plane.
Before we get into the Superman crap, so yeah, they really amped Goku up, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough for what they're gonna give Superman here, especially if they're giving him like all of the Superman. like they did officially last time, but this time, or unofficially last time, but this time actually officially. So we'll see what happens here.
It's Superman. Geez, just a locomotive? People in the 40s needed bigger imaginations.
Born on the far-off world of Krypton, the infant Kal-El was sent to Earth by his parents, narrowly escaping Krypton's destruction. Raised by farmers as Clark Kent, he eventually became Superman, champion of the oppressed, the man of tomorrow.
If you've only
The overrated character in fiction. Yay.
He's definitely not Jesus. Wait, weren't the guys who made him Jewish?
Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster were sons of Jewish immigrants and grew up in a time when anti-Semitism went largely unchallenged.
And then that ugly mustache.
Yeah,
showed
fuck
up.
him.
Understandably seeking
Fuck
escape
them,
from
too.
some truly terrifying horrors, the pair created Superman to be a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
A hero who could defeat any evil by just punching it. Hell yeah, that's how I live my life.
After almost 9 decades, Superman has been many things. At the core, his story is one of a refugee, a child who lost his home, left to the mercy of alien beings. This new world accepted him, raised him, gave him a new home, because
And they also got bored of him as well.
helping others in need is the right thing to do.
Wait, what is this right here? Love interest, Lois Lane. Who's Lana Lane? Man, I didn't realize Superman had so many goddamn love interests. I mean, I knew Wonder Woman to some continuities, and Lois obviously, but who the fuck are all these other females? See, that's the problem. He has like over 600 different versions.
That's why he became a superhero, the first superhero.
Everything's gotta start somewhere, but he was the first one to really take off. I mean, not literally. It took a while, actually, before he learned how to fly.
In fact, when Clark discovered his Kryptonian heritage, he struggled to accept it and subconsciously developed mental blocks.
Of course he did.
Severing him from his true power, which he would uncover throughout his life.
He's strong enough to shoulder press the weight of the earth for 5 days straight, or crush coal into perfectly cut diamond.
That's not how that works.
He's fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in
Superman flew to the edge of the universe, and I can't see the rest of that, to restore the shrink cosmos after it returned to normal. He fled the total distance back to Earth from the actual edge.
seconds, or even
The
break
fuck?
the bonds of infinity.
Yeah, that was
He
fucked
can
up, by
do
the
all
way.
that, but Batman can punch him out.
Exactly!
You're probably thinking of Elseworlds.
My boy Batman.
Canon like Dark Knight Returns. It's a good question, though. Superman's powers have fluctuated over time for a variety of reasons. However, for Death Battle, we take the characters at their best.
Yeah, like how his breath is so powerful he can sneeze away a solar system, or burn air cold enough to freeze ghosts.
Speaking of, his X-ray vision doesn't just see through walls. He can see through
Superman
your own
is
body
just
and
so
mind,
fucking
examine
stupid.
your soul.
And yet, he can't see through lead. That's okay, though. He can just burn through it with his face. Since he gets his power from the yellow sun, his heat vision...
Yes, we know about the damn yellow sun crap. His red sun sucks. The blue sun, it makes him stronger. The yellow sun makes him stronger or whatever.
Fire of a star.
Fucking
And if
explain this
beams
shit
are enough,
already.
He can blast it out of his whole body for a super flare. It used to totally drain him, but he's learned how to control it.
Oh, now he... Wait. Now he knows how to... Oh, of course he does.
Favorite examples of this are
Fucking
when he
bullshit.
built a reality warping miracle machine from memory, or punched Brainiac so hard every version of him felt it through all of time, or when he gave
Brainiac
10 years
felt
worth
through
of
time.
medical training to only
That is so dumb.
and then 6
Look at this. Look. What the
Nice. My favorite example is when he smelled brownies in North Dakota from orbit.
Even beyond his powers, Superman is no novice when it comes to the intricacies of battle.
He's trained in Kryptonian martial arts, which uses G.
It was only about 15 minutes of the animation, since they're doing the analysis takes like 15 minutes in itself.
1,000 years.
Superman can resist being erased.
This is like the pocket dimension thing.
Taking Darkseid's Omega
They're gonna actually mention that.
Retcon and the Time Trapper, both of which hijack and alter timelines, can't touch him. Not because of his powerful mental defenses or healing factor, but because he's a cosmic linchpin in the greater metaverse.
Timelines literally revolve around him.
But let's address the S-shaped elephant in the room. You may have noticed we covered a variety of Superman eras. Superman and DC Comics as a whole have gone through multiple retcons.
Golden Age,
Yes.
Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New
Oh,
52,
Madan.
Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right? Well,
Hold on.
Superman and DC Comics as a whole have gone through multiple retcons.
Golden Age, Silver Age, Pre-Crisis, Post-Crisis, New 52, Rebirth, and so on.
It would help to know which one is the main Superman, right? Well, they all are.
No, they're not.
The latest reboots basically said everything in the main series is kind of canon, even when he had wacky powers like changing his appearance with a super muscular control. Ew. I guess he can still face
Yeah, and then
for
that
almost
one will be
anything,
retconned in
even
like
evil.
2 years from now.
If you really dig into it, this isn't new. Plenty of characters have recalled it.
Even beyond the infinite multiverse continuity, most mainline eras of Superman can be directly scaled to each other. Post-Crisis Superman followed Golden Age Superman, who matched pre-Crisis. Hold the fuck up. Did they really just say Golden Age Superman matches up with pre-Crisis Superman? Did they really just fucking say that? Because Golden Age Superman has been scaled as one of the weakest fucking Superman. Well, he was the original Superman, but he was the weakest fucking Superman. Or not the weakest, because cartoon anime Superman is weaker, but Golden Age Superman couldn't even fucking fly. Where the hell did you guys get the whole idea that Golden Age Superman is scaled to pre-Crisis or matches pre-Crisis? Like, seriously? Seriously right now?
Events from supposedly retcon timelines before.
Yeah, post-crisis Supes did start as less powerful than in pre-crisis, but that was
I had the
because of
scaling
mental block.
scans for this too, still. Because I did a ton of scaling scans for this stupid matchup.
Big robot
So,
Superman, Commie Superman, Dinosaur Superman. There's a
Dinosaurs,
lot.
Superman,
This
really?
new canon has affected his abilities. For example, he and other Kryptonians can effortlessly travel through time. And
Time traveling was originally utilized by Golden Age. What? Travel to the past, future, and alternate dimensions, and even higher dimensions at will.
while Superman's powers stem from the Earth's yellow sun, exposure to a blue star increases them even further. Upon a white star, he attained a whole new level of power.
When that old baldy Lex teleported him to another galaxy, Superman just popped back up, saying space-time has lost its meaning for him. He really just said that.
Remember, Superman defies physics.
Like when he used
Bullshit.
vision to restart the universe by making an all-new Big Bang.
We've seen that his universe has a radius of at least 100 trillion light years, but we can calculate a more
Hold on.
exact figure. The DC universe is 15 billion years old and expands at 60 trillion light years per half second. This means its radius must be over 50 non-million light years across.
What? That's 31 zero.
60 trillion years raid who would last longer than our own universe, and the DC timeline ended 22 billion years after the present. Its universe scope should be even larger. This is
And Supes helped make that happen.
Well, about 1/5 of it.
one-fifth of it.
Immense power.
1/5 of it?
Something bigger? Here's the Anti-Monitor blasting Golden Age Super.
Big Bang contributed, and Superman did what with threaten like for Molly and Keepers. So it's
Superman with all the energy of the antimatter universe. And then Superman,
Punched him. So, he kickstarted another one of those reboots.
Now, Superman does have weaknesses. There's kryptonite, of course, and exposure to red starlight can fade his powers over time.
yeah. Muhammad Ali beat his ass.
He has been able to move planets around while under a red
Mhm.
star.
And everyone knows Superman can't deal with magic. But it's more accurate to say he doesn't have any special resistances to it. He's defeated plenty of magic users before, even Shazam.
Superman challenges the idea that absolute power.
He only beats Shazam because the DC writers wanted to shit on Shazam because they got the rights to it because of the stupid lawsuit or whatever where they claimed that he was a ripoff of Superman.
Ropes, absolutely. He's the goodest good guy of them all. But there is nuance to being good, even if he is the ultimate power fantasy.
Yeah, that's another thing about Shazam that is kind of bullshit. Shazam is because of that court case and DC inherited Captain Marvel Shazam or whatever. They have made like Captain Marvel Shazam basically Superman's bitch, basically. Like, you remember the cartoon anime or the cartoon animation? Like, he was like his mentor or whatever. Like, what the fuck kind of bullshit? Like, they made him like his bitch. Like, seriously.
Incorruptible.
Such as when he took on the World Forger, one of the most powerful reality shapers in all of creation.
Who was in the sixth dimension, crafting a whole new multiverse to replace the one Clark calls home. Who's gonna stop him?
Superman.
Taste the one that he's at home at.
So he was trapped on a world with the sun so distant he could never escape. Or so the Forger thought.
Instead, Clark found the strength he needed to fly at that sun, dip through a ton of stars.
I cannot wait to hear their freaking biased explanation of this one.
Single punch, because that's Superman, a simple solution to overwhelming problems.
He's the kind of person to save a cat from a tree, answer Christmas cards from strangers, and tow hundreds of planets to a new
God damn it all, really? They're fucking showing that.
Truth and justice has no better champion than the Man of Steel.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by
So
BetterHelp.
It's getting to be
we're at 15:30 right now. So there's about, I think, another 15 minutes of animation, right? Because it's 26 minutes, so it's got to be at least like probably like 10. I would say 12 to 14 minutes probably. Because they have to take a minute to do like the I'm sure. Actually, no, I take that back. It's probably gonna be a 10-minute animation because they're probably gonna have to have 5 minutes of explanation for this. So, yeah, they mentioned a lot of shit from Superman's past or whatever. They mentioned a lot of stuff from the non-canon Goku stuff, which is probably gonna help him if he has a chance in this. But the way they're just putting Superman out there, it just doesn't seem like they're going to have Goku win. I'm sorry, guys. I think Goku should win this matchup, but they're going to, I think, have Superman win. We'll see how it happens. Maybe it ends in a draw. Wouldn't that be the ultimate, like... No, they can do draws. They've done it before. But, like, wouldn't that be the ultimate, like thing to do? To have it end in a draw? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I could see it else happening is that it would end in a draw.
What's gonna be stuffed in your stocking?
A couple undiscovered elements.
Of a break during this busy month, or treating yourself.
And
During this season, the holiday blue convenient.
all you have to therapist. Battle. All possible.
All right, here we go. I'm not sponsored by that.
Matt Czar set.
Here we go.
Get it through all possibility.
Oh, Madon.
Time for a death battle!
God. My God. Oh, they're going right into it. I thought there was going to be like a story to it. No, they just like going right into it. I'm not a big fan of these models. They're using the Fighter Z model, and then they're using, I guess, like a
We'll finally settle who's stronger.
and they're using the Fortnite model, like for Superman, but they changed his face, I guess. I don't really like it.
Today's the day. We'll finally settle who's stronger.
If you say so.
Okay, so right off the bat, despite going right into it, I do like that they're being, it seems like, at least from the early going, that it seems like that they're being more in character with these guys. Because the last time, the first death battle, they were not in character. And then the second was just really stupid, but on the way they treated their personalities. But it seems more real. Goku is like saying, you know, let's see who's going to be stronger or whatever. And they're doing it. Here's another thing that I criticized about the original death battle, and I remember this when I did my reaction back in the day, is that it would never be in a city. Like, Goku would never try to charge at Superman in the city. if he wanted to fight somebody, he would do it on a regular island, where there's nobody, where there's no people to get harmed or whatever, because that's the kind of guy Goku is. So it being in like a forest like this where there's no one else around actually is in character, and obviously being in character for Superman because he is he's Superman, so he wouldn't want to harm people either, so right off the bat, this makes sense. Like, they're already sort of kind of getting it right from the beginning. All right, here we go. All right, you got to fight. And Goku went right to Super Saiyan, too, by the way. He didn't even wait. Holding back. Give it back.
No regrets. I'm doing just fine.
Damn. Oh, he's going right to Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Okay, got the Kamehameha. Again, this is probably how it would go, though, because, again, Goku would not want people to be in danger, and Superman obviously wouldn't want it either, which is not what they did in the first death battle. The first death battle, they freaking did it in the city. Oh.
Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard.
All right, I'll show you just how
World made of cardboard.
Okay, wait a minute. So, okay, let me see that again. He shoots the energy blast. So, he destroyed the moon. They destroyed the moon. I mean, that's what kind of Goku would say, oh, we could just wish back with the Dragon Balls. But there were no people on that, though. So, I mean, that's not that as bad. But, I mean, he did destroy the moon just now. Well, technically, Superman did, because Superman reflected the energy blast to the moon. So, it's kind of Superman's fault.
Well, I guess we can wish it back later.
World made of cardboard.
All right.
Why would say world?
Show you just how powerful I really am.
Oh, so they're showing, like, okay, so they're doing, like, when they, like, punch each other, they're punching reality of, like, when, the old death battles happened, I guess, because that's just what they showed. Okay, that's new, though. They showed the first death battle just now. I thought they were going to show more. Now he's going to go to Ultra Instinct.
What do you think?
That was awesome. Nice suit.
Oh, thanks. Tonian fabric. My mom made it for me.
Ultra Instinct. Well, Ultra Instinct's better than Super Saiyan 4, so... He's not going to use Super Saiyan 4 in this. I don't think he will. I don't know what he's going to use after Ultra Instinct. Alright, here we go. What are you going to do, Goku? What are you going to do, Goku? Kick his ass, Goku! Oh, yeah, this is going to be the sun shit. Oh, shit. Superman Prime. I swear to God, he's gonna... Are they gonna do the same thing they did in the second one? Did he destroy the Earth again? Oh my god, they just destroyed reality. They just destroyed reality.
Huh?
Yep, he died again.
Almost had me there. That was actually
See?
pretty fun.
I told ya! I knew it!
Yeah, it sure was. But I'll be stronger next time.
I look forward to it.
See?
Let's go again.
You're on.
I told you. They're gonna do the same thing again.
That's it. The final indisputable answer.
No, it's not!
People are gonna argue this one forever.
There's so many ways this battle can go.
KO. That's it. The final indisputable.
No, it's not!
Who am I kidding? People are gonna argue this one forever.
There's so many ways this battle can go, especially with all the other continuities.
Yeah, for real. Goku would kick almost every other Superman's ass, except for the main one.
There's a lot to cover, so let's address the 5 categories most
Yet you didn't do that in the first one.
representative of this fight.
First up, strength. Both could hit hard enough to break or make their whole universe, or take it in stride, like when Superman got smacked by the whole antimatter universe.
At most, Dragon Ball's universe is 1,500
DC Universe's layer with numerous and dimensions when compared to Dragon Ball and DC Universe. It could be infinite scope. DC is much more layered and complex.
times larger than our own. But based on the DC universe,
Fucking A. I knew they were gonna fucking do this.
expansion, it is 1.6 vigintillion times larger. Over a novemdecillion times more than Goku's.
At some point, you reach a number high enough that it just doesn't mean anything anymore. Anyway, Goku's obviously gotten stronger since the Beerus fight, even by billions or trillions of times.
Fifth dimension, timeline, all numerous stuff. And the dimension, superior to the Dragon Ball Heroes, infinite timelines, and crack the time. Doesn't meet the scope.
He's defeated Jiren, Broly.
So basically, you're saying once again the same thing that happened last time, that he has infinite strength.
That is just too much, especially with the World Forger feat. Not even heroes can beat with that. Superman takes the edge in strength.
I know, like, they freaking did the whole thing where it's, oh, like, is Goku still alive? And then you see the halo, and I'm like, you know, fucking bullshit.
And flew faster than infinity.
Makes sense. He can keep up with the Flash, whose speed is so ludicrous it's unquantifiable.
Don't worry, they'll do another fight in 10 years. Don't worry, they'll do another fight in 10 years, and then we'll freaking have this thing go on again.
Takes some crazy speed.
Fighting Zamasu as an omnipresent merged timeline also implies immeasurable speeds.
That combined with instant transmission and ultra
Christ.
instinct could probably keep up.
Maybe. Quantifiably, Superman is faster, but both are immeasurable. The safest bet here is to say they tie in speed.
Especially when we look at skill. Goku's a martial arts master.
They
He's definitely got better battle instincts. He wants to fight and is dedicated to his training. While Superman sees training as a means to an end.
Goku could summon backup with the game card technology. However, Superman has an army of robots deployed on par with the Justice League. Superman's bioenergy aura can also disable and destroy advanced technology such as Lex Luthor's warship.
Superman's knowledge in pressure point combat and Kryptonian martial arts are impressive, but he's only used them a few times. It would be disingenuous to say he's an equivalent master at them.
So Goku wins in skill, but not necessarily in experience.
Don't get it wrong, Superman is not a mindless brawler. He's trained with Batman and Wonder Woman. He's even defeated martial arts experts like
Superman should win the battle of attrition. Goku can win a fight with weak straight, but his ki and senso beams are... Superman can function identically without rest, eat, or sleep with a consistent healing factor so long as he has sunlight.
Cobra without powers.
Goku has spent decades training, but Superman battled Norse demons for 1,000 years.
He's also astonishingly brilliant, like when he reassembled the reality warping miracle machine from memory. Experience obviously goes to Superman, but perhaps less obvious is our last category, powers.
Hakai, Spirit Bomb, Mafuba, Instant Transmission, God Ki, God Bind. How does Goku not win with those?
In Dragon Ball, ki is dependent on physical ability, so
Superman could likely counter statics debuffs from heroes like to dimensions as he resisted bio-disguise fields of Doomsday and the power nullified the Hollow Man. He also deployed resistance to the energy drain villain like Soul Eaters, Parasites, and Silver Bastions.
So it's different from magic. God Ki is simply pure Ki. And magic isn't an auto win against Superman anyway, whose greater strength could break out of something like the God Bond.
Mafuba and the Spirit Bomb would take way too long, and Goku's never successfully used Hakai before. Even if he did land it, Superman's impossible to erase from reality. Like, he's taking Omega Beams, which do the same thing as Hakai.
Superman can time travel, countering instant transmission's similar ability from Heroes. And regarding
Is usually track Goku could potentially acquire reality. Our miracle machines by himself, which has energy and rewrite.
teleporting him to a red star, ignoring the fact that Saiyans can't breathe in space, though Goku's certainly tough enough to withstand a vacuum. Instant transmission requires another person to act as a beacon. He can't just warp to any red star.
Even if he did, Superman could simply fly away and find a blue or white.
Counter most.
Star for a
And Goku could not pull off the same trick twice, as Superman could phase through his attacks.
So that's it then. Clark has too many counters, so he takes the edge in powers and it's over.
Well, I think there's something else. Goku versus Superman breaches a broader zeitgeist. It's more than just two characters fighting. For a whole generation, especially in 90s America, superheroes represented an unyielding status quo. Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America rarely change who they are or what they believe in. For a lot of people, that's tiring, and Superman is an icon of that. Then along came anime. There was a whole other world of ideas and stories for us sheltered Westerners to experience, and Goku's an icon of that. So while many see this as a debate between characters, others see it as a debate of ideologies and culture. And if that's what's at stake, who wants Goku to lose?
You're sure you're not overthinking this?
It's not our intent, but it does call into question.
It's definitely you're thinking too much of it. What the frick are you talking about? Goku versus Superman was a thing that had been going on in a debate since the 90s, bro. Had nothing to do with culture. It's just people fucking like Goku, and they, other people want to fucking like Superman or whatever. That's where the fucking debate started.
We're doing. How can people agree with what we take as fact when fiction relies on interpretation? Are we stripping characters of their importance by...
Okay, so now they're going with the approach of what everyone else is saying. Oh, it's only based on interpretation. That's what everyone's been saying for years, dude!
simplifying them to contestants in a vacuum of violence? And if so, then what's the point?
Because it's fun, Wiz. Damn it, man. There's more than one way to appreciate something. We're having a great time talking about awesome characters and slamming action figures together. And that's okay.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm just saying, no matter who you prefer, that battle was super, man.
That's the worst pun.
What? It fits them both.
It's so lame.
I don't see you doing any better.
I do the math. The pun's your job.
Well, maybe if you math as good as I pun, then Goku would have won.
What is wrong with you? I'm Ben.
Pointless.
Thank you so much for watching. We are about to announce the next episode, but before we do
Again.
you're not a Death Metal member yet.
This was this fight was absolutely pointless because the outcome was the same. It's just they approached it differently. That's really the only thing that they didn't do in this. Galactus. Oh. I don't know how that's supposed to be better than Goku versus Superman, but okay. I guess, but I don't think it's as good as it. Alright. Can we take this off? Oh, wait, no. Take it off. Take it off. There. Oh, boy. Once again. They did it again. Oh, my God. They even said, like, different versions. It's like, oh, Yeah, different versions could Goku could beat Superman. Yeah, well, 10 years ago, Goku should have beaten Superman, my dude. Because that that post-crisis Superman that was not supposed to be composited, that should have lost to Goku. Okay? I mean, they were in character more. Oh yeah, they were definitely more in character than they were in the first death battle. That's for sure. But it just feels like they just rehashed what they did last time, just changed it up and corrected the criticisms of their characters not being presented the way they should have been presented. It's like, oh yeah, Goku is alive, but no, he's not. Got a halo in front of him. That's how they fucking do it. Jeez. Anyways. So many problems already with this fight. And it once again shows, because God knows that they're probably just going to do this fight in another 10 years because, you know, death battle being death battle. Yeah, obviously I don't agree with the outcome. For obvious reasons, as everyone probably already knows where my stance is on this. And there's really not much to say because I already was expecting the outcome to be the same. Like I said, so what did I get from this? Really nothing. I mean, you know, some of the stuff we already knew. You know, and they added a lot of stuff to Goku from Heroes, but again, it was still gonna add up the same way. I'm really surprised they gave, they kind of evened the speed edge out. And yeah, there's really nothing else, really. I mean, you know, it was very, very disappointing. Animation was okay. It was not a great animation compared to the Tory animation from the second Goku vs. Superman. I've seen that Frieza fight that they did, which I thought was better. They went into more of a Fighter Z approach, I guess. I guess they wanted to make it look more like the video game. Because they did use Superman's like model from Fortnite, so they were kind of trying to, I guess, make it more of a video game fight. But overall, I don't agree with it. But you know what? I didn't have expectations for it this time compared to last time. So there's that. And in the final chapter, well, probably not the final chapter because I think they'll probably do this again in 10 years from now if they're still around. There's nothing really else to say. At least they didn't say, well, they didn't actually say that he had infinite strength, but they still fucking used a lot of those feats. So they kind of just kind of brought around the bush, so to speak, with this fight, rather than come up with the actual definitive answer. So that's really my closing. That's my reaction. Long ass reaction video. I didn't realize how long I went on this, but yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Comment, right? Flick the video my videos. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for all these contents, and that's about it. I am the Ultimate Goku. Moderator. Peace.